Turn you guys a little bit. Now you're looking at it. Now we're cooking. Smoked him. Deer. What's going on, everybody? Here at my local course, my hometown in Rapid here. Just got done shooting on the range out there. Got dialed into 60. Didn't really feel like messing with 70 yards. Now going through, got a walk-through course coming up. Goes all the way back up through those trees there. Starts off with these bag targets, but then we get into some I think that last year they had some actual 3D targets sitting out. I don't know, it looks like, as I see up into the trees now, it looks like we got more bags, but all at different distances. Tells you your station's distance. And you kind of basically stand where you want, but we're gonna do this walkthrough and see how it goes. Pretty happy with how I've been shooting lately and coping with my target panic. I keep saying target panic, but it was a really big thing for me the last couple years. I mean, I'd get up there and sweat. If I knew anybody was watching me, even like remotely close to watching me, I'd collapse, start hammering the trigger. Everything a guy's not supposed to do, I was doing it, man. I couldn't even hardly get my pin onto the paper. And I was really happy with the way things are going this summer. I've really been practicing on the mental. So that's majority of what archery is mental. Keeping after it. 35 yards. Got what appears to be a faded bear? Question mark? Wolf? Coyote? I don't know. We're gonna poke it though.
Troubadour.
Felt good. It was at 55. My 50-yard pin, I kind of split his body. 50-yard pin was right at the top of his back, and my 60-yard pin was on his belly. So, let's see what we did here. Got some cool terrain to walk through. Freaking smoked him there. Ugh, a little low. Maybe would have caught the bottom part of the heart, but drilled him right there. Good shots, both those felt good. No anticipation, pulled through the shot. Felt really good, so. Liking the way things are panning out this year. Putting a lot more time into the mental game, like I've been saying over and over. You guys can tell it was a big issue for me. I keep talking about it, but it's all mental. Getting her figured out.
Troubadour.
Oh, I bottomed out my aperture. put my 60-yard pin at the top of the bale and it didn't even make it. It's kind of rocky up here too. Hopefully I didn't just mess up a $40 arrow. Oh, I got him. I know 80 yards is my limit. Problem is I don't know how low I hit. Son of a buck. Oh, no way. Here she is. Missing a knock and a knock collar, but I got extras of those. Sick. Well, we're done shooting for the day. A bunch of people started showing up at the walk-through course. Smart people, they came after it cooled down. I got a half hour to get to the grocery store to get these groceries. Thank God for grocery pickup. All I gotta do is pull up and let them know that we're there. So, did some good shooting today. Felt good. Liked where I'm at. We'll keep at it. Archery's like in 2 weeks. We're gonna be ready. Drew a rifle tag down along the Cheyenne River. I get to hunt some of the Buffalo Gap National Grassland and the Nebraska National Forest. And some big deer down in that river country, river bottom country, kind of where it's really where it kind of transitions from the Badlands into the prairie. And some big muleys down there, and I drew a whitetail only tag. So gonna bow hunt the crap out of it because I got a statewide any deer tag. So I'm gonna try to get a muley with this guy. I got my first whitetail buck last year with it. It's a nice 6x4 whitetail in the hills. I'm gonna try to get a prairie muley. Dialed in at 60 pretty good. Got one more pin. Found out I don't have 80 yards of range, really bottomed out my aperture. We're gonna do 70 and we'll cut it off there. Anything 50 or under is dead. So, 2 weeks away. Keep hammering. One more thing, it's kind of funny. A lot of people stare at you while you're talking to a camera walking by yourself. A lot of people out and getting some glances. You know, you make eye contact with them, look away, but still staring at you because you're making a video. But that's alright. Pretty outgoing person. Not shy. Don't really care if people think I'm being a douche or not. Just rolling. Rolling. Got a nice indoor range here too in the winter. I guess I've never shot it. I'll have to check it out in the winter. Alright, I'm sitting here waiting for these groceries, and I just learned something. I just became the new proud owner of a gently used hydro flask. My wife got a new one for her birthday and gave this one to me, and she thought since it's orange, it'd be good for hunting. I put way too much ice in it. I am thirsty AF, and none of the ice is melted. Like, that's stacked full of ice, and I am super thirsty. So, mental note, don't need to put that much ice in the old hydro flasks, because they hold just as much as my Yeti tumbler, hold ice just as good, because it was dang near 100 degrees, and we were outside for 2 hours. And still full of ice. So, mental note, you don't need that much ice in your hydro flask. Fill more water, hydrate better. There's your tip of the day from Ice Outdoors. Come on, groceries, let's go. I want to go home.